team.
Best of luck.
Thanks so much.
Brock Glenn will get a moment just to catch his breath. Florida State won the toss, and they elect 1 year in and already in a spot like this. And that is who will touch the ball first tonight, and only able to maybe get a half yard as he ran straight into Braden Fisk. Oh, and look at Fisk surging into the backfield. The transfer from
coaching staff and D coordinator Adam Fuller, they call him a ball of knives. He's been so disruptive all season long for the Seminoles.
Oh, he sliced right through that offense. Third and 7. Pressure on Glenn, and he's taken down and absolutely smothered by Storm Duck. Of course, all-time great Louisville quarterback himself. Plummer on second down, going to take a shot downfield, and off the fingertips of Callaway. Coverage came from Cypress.
And that's how to beat Ventrell Cypress. That ball hits him right in the hands. Nice run.
Third and 10. Pressure straight ahead. Plummer stays alive for the moment. Extends the play, but cannot connect. Here's Hill trying to find some room, but he is pushed back immediately by Storm Duck, who had the sack earlier.
Statistically greatest quarterbacks ever.
Here's Coleman. Coleman trying to reverse field, and Benson out in front blocking for him. As Coleman finally, the pursuit finds him after a gain to break with 1 yard of offense. Jordan looking for a seam, and he finds it. Jawar Jordan. And will that set a spark for Louisville?
Now doing what they want to do. This is their identity, running the ball.
Play action. Jack Plummer with time to wind up and take a shot. And it is incomplete as Chris Bell was waiting for it and jumped. Third and 7. Plummer backed up and taken down by Jared Verse, his 8th sack of the season.
Statistically, he may not be having the same year he had a year ago, Joe, but I'd argue he's a better player because he's more consistent. And after a 2.5 sack performance last week, a career high against the game.
Brock Glenn, sprint right, looking for an option. Traffic coming in, as is the boundary, as he just runs out. Body. Third and 13. Glenn gets it out quickly to Coleman. Coleman trying to slither his way for anything, and he's met at the 13. 12. Single coverage downfield as he was trying to find Chris Bell. Taking a few deep.
Louisville had to avoid because of number 5 on one side and number 11 on the other.
Plummer does get time now. And he pumps again to get past Peyton and then tiptoes his way trying to make the most of it.
And forced Plummer to get out of bounds. That's outstanding effort that time by last year's ACC Defensive Rookie of the Year.
This is 4th down. Action off of it. Plummer hides it behind the back, and it's batted. He was trying to get it to Lifson, the tight end. This is Coleman. And he's driven down on Citrus. 3rd and 2. Plummer goes to the outside. Incomplete. Too far to the outside. Brock Glenn with time. And there's the flag as he was looking. And the freshman extending the play. Pumping, tucking, running. And you talk about not wanting to take a hit and how they utilize.
And I understand he wants to make every play, but that's a big shot here in the quarter for the true freshman quarterback. He can't take too many more of those.
200. Glenn. He's going to run straight ahead. This time he does slide, and a flag does come in.
Targeting there based on the question of forcible contact to the head or neck area of a defenseless opponent, which
do have an attack. He is coming in trying to deliver a blow. He does make contact to the head.
Slow developing to deal with the speed by Louisville. That time Stephen Herron, who missed their game last week against Kentucky to Stanford transfer.
And a breakthrough moment here tonight. We have points. Fitz went 11 plays. Their first 4 drives. Off the bounce at the 11-yard line, Garendo. Second and 11. Plummer doesn't have anywhere to go. He blitz as he sets up the screen to Jordan. Blockers in front. Jordan's got the first down and then goes high, hurdling up and away.
Jordan, and he can go to work. And then the hurdle. You're always expecting DBs to go low.
He's going to run the ball here. Quarterback run, and he slides and just...
Your young quarterback's been showing you now. He's learning this.
Play action off of this. Takes a shot and gets it. Oh, that should have been caught from Coleman. And
Buddy in the secondary for Louisville, and Keon Coleman with his frame and his body control, he's got to make that catch. Brock Glenn paid for it too. Big shot off the edge.
And Jordan Travis says that was there. Glenn going to take a shot downfield, wants all of it and nearly got it from Coleman, but he was...
If it sticks there, that's going to be a catch. But there's a bobble and nice coverage on the back end by Quincy Riley.
3rd and 8, 4-man rush. And he cannot navigate any space in the pocket, and he is sacked. After the bad punt, Glenn trying to set up the screen to Benson. Blockers in front, and here goes Trey. And it's a first down for Florida State. And he misses it. That Plummer, he's being chased again as he has to dump it. Ball is out! And Jordan falls back on it. Brock Glenn pitches it out to Coleman. Coleman takes an in-cut and gets 9 yards on the play.
This little backyard ball by Brock Glenn there in his zone read with an attack.
And 11 try to set up the screen. Does so with Benson, who stiff arms his way for making out. 3rd down and 9. Glenn to the outside. Wilson cannot hold on to it.
Like
8. They're going to run option. Jordan on the pitch, and Jordan's going to have the first down. And he's got to go underneath to a screen, and they do so with Coleman, who spins free for a first down and more. Did he stay in? Extra yardage, Kevin Coleman.
Locate where the guy is. Really, he's just throwing a simple screen with about 5-0 linemen out in front of it. You saw Thrash just get caught up there on the outside. He's working against Ventrell Cypress.
Off of it, but here come the Knowles. Plummer able to get it complete to Martin, the fullback. Plummer. Ball is batted away by Renardo.
I do too.
2nd and 10. There's the quick strike on the slant to Thrash, and another attempt to try to tie this game. And with that, we are tied. A 12-play drive for Lifter tonight as he will run it again and gets a good block to break free. Lawrence Toafili, could he? Here he goes. And they push him out inside the 10. But
Emmanuel pulling, Darius Washington at left tackle pulling, both getting critical block.
True freshman quarterback. Not going to need him if Toafili's doing stuff like this right here. Touchdown, Florida State.
He's really doing a nice job allowing these things to set up before getting north. Florida State, you got to keep running the Wildcat.
This is the other thing that people have pointed to. Plummer on 2nd down to the near side, gets it complete to Thrash, who spins for an extra yard.
Dime. He's working one-on-one against Thomas. Stop route. Thomas can't even third verse and Patrick Payton. Right now, Isaac Garendo's in there in the game.
4-man rush against Glenn. That ball should have been intercepted in the hands of Ben Perry, but he dropped it.
Wow. And we talked a little bit. He was trying to go back shoulder to his tight end.
3rd and 2. Plummer downfield wanting more than 2 as he looks to Thrash.
Kind of give him a 50-50 ball right here. Look, Green kind of turns around, doesn't find it, and it's there for the taking. This feels like a big moment.
Turner will get the work, and he catches a wide open gap. Maurice Turner, and Louisville is in position to try to tie this game. He's
dynamic because of his speed and what he can do in the passing game. We haven't seen much of him. We haven't called his name very much in this game, Joe. But there's the big play they needed on a first down. Completely flipped the field and now knocking on the door.
To the end zone, incomplete, trying to connect with Thrash. Run speed option. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down. It is first and goal. Louisville.
Run the change-up speed out.
Looking for anything. Flag is down as he lofts it out of the back of the end zone. Again, made from 36 earlier. This from 33. It's a cut into the lead, and it just sneaks inside the upright.
They weren't able to get it blocked. Gilbert Frierson, a third down special son.
Could this fourth quarter and that play cash in and take the lead here in the fourth? Play action. Plummer to the end zone. What a catch! Are they saying touch? No! Incomplete, they say.
He puts it where only his guy can make the play. It's a high point.
Wood on the field is an incomplete pass.
Kariski had that flare, hits the ground, and Bethune rolls away with it. So the completion of the 3rd and 9. Four-man rush against Plummer to the end zone this time, and it's intercepted by Bethune.
It's thrown behind by Plummer, and that is a massive turnover in the end zone. The biggest play of the game.
Feely, he gets free and goes ahead. Close to the Plummer from his own end zone. Can he escape it? Yes, the ball is past that goal line, but he is brought down. First down run, Benson again, and here he goes inside the 20.
Level hasn't happened often tonight. It's been happening a lot during the season. Therefore,
Glenn looks left, looks right, comes back, and that is blown up, and the ball is out. But what a big hit on
Pat plays like this. It was big that he was able to stay in. Reads the screen, sniffs it out, and that is just a blow-up on Toafili. And Louisville's defense gets the stop they needed on.
And he drills it on through. That is batted by Payton. He just found a little bit of space and got in that passing lane.
I'm trying to pick a guy. Okay, I'm just going to stop, but I'm just going to basically now become a spy.
Plummer on 4th and 7. Wrapped up and taken down by Fisk. Oh, as he had a night.
It's the same stunt and game we've seen up front the floor tonight against the top 15 team with your 3rd string quarterback. That's a big deal.
Benson on 2nd and 14 just gets a yard there. Louisville, 240-yard attempt for Ryan Fitzgerald. 2 of 3 tonight. And he just squeezes it inside the upright. Teams and this selection committee under these circumstances. Plummer again. And guess who? Jared Verse. That is going to be on the film when they play the NFL draft and his name is called. That's unbelievable speed.
Championship chase.
3rd and 3, complete to the Thrash. Couldn't hold on to it. Plummer. Fisk is chasing him, and Fisk gets to him. The 300-pounder just closed dead.
Truffle because he's going to be playing on Sunday and he's going to be able to afford it. But I think one of the things the committee's going to think about is
victory formation. Just find a way. It's what Florida State has done. They got through and start celebrating. An undefeated season, an ACC championship. Brock Glenn only had 8 completions, only passed for 50.